The YouTube, it's just like another Spotify then. It doesn't even do videos anymore then, right?
Welcome, hag.
No.
I feel like that should be the opening. It's funny.
Welcome to our non-descript user account. His biggest hits only lists girl groups on this. Oh, Zico made it. Don't worry. From a time before 1999, welcome to the Hagline Podcast or K-pop podcast. We're a group of busy adult friends who need to have a weekly mandated hangout time to digest this last week in K-pop. I am one of your hosts, Arena, and I use she/her pronouns. In the last week, I've been still cramming NCT Dream on my Spotify, and I have a new love for their B-sides after the concert.
Nice. My name's Aim. My pronouns are they, them, and I have been listening to DPR Ian's, well, DPR in general, but mostly DPR Ian, set list ahead of his concert, which for me is on Saturday.
Hello, I'm Jack. I'm a little sick this week, so I'm using a different headset where I can like really quickly mute in case I have to cough or something. Yeah, so that's what that weird noise is. I use he, they pronouns, and this week I don't know what I've been doing this week. I should have been cramming DPR's set list, and I wasn't doing that, and now I'm panicking.
It's fine. I'm going to the DPR concert here in DC, fully blind because I didn't know it's going until this morning.
Oh, damn, that is super last minute.
Yeah, so I know Ian Cream and Arctic. I was
Yes.
listening to or was editing last week's podcast. It's like, are you guys familiar with the DPR whole setup for how they like? They're not a unit group. It's not like calling it like NCT something,
Yeah. So
right?
they're not a unit. They're a bunch of individuals signed under Dream Perfect Regime. Or do
Okay,
they have
so
another?
it's like a gamer tag when you get on a team, and
Yeah,
I go like T1 arena.
exactly.
Yup, perfect. We
But
got it. We know what that
touring
means.
together for fun.
Okay, breaking down our podcast, we usually start off with some news that happened in the week and then followed up by comebacks that we listen to as a group. And then last thing we do is some hot takes, if there's any hot takes to really get into. We'll see.
If there's any.
Quick discretion, as always. The everything on the show is just our opinion. Anything can change at any given time. If you don't like what we're saying, feel free to just fast forward or just stop listening in general. But nothing that we say is super deep or anything like that. We're just mostly chatting out here.
Because when we're talking and yapping, we're tapping.
I'm so glad we
Oh,
didn't go with that
boy.
name.
Same.
First thing on the news, the NCT Dream concert. Yay!
Yay!
I went to the DC stop, Jack went to the New York stop, and Aim hates NCT Dream.
Yeah,
Wow.
AIM just is an NCT anti.
That's spreading misinformation on the internet. I was playing in a roller derby game, so I
Oh,
didn't
God.
come.
Did you win?
We did. We
Did
destroyed
you
the
actually
other team.
play?
I did! So I wasn't meant to be playing in that game, but they needed more skaters, so I put my hand up, and then I got to play.
AIM was too busy
Yay.
being a jock.
Boo, 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 boo. But I like Dream. There were some songs on that weren't on the set list that I would have liked to have been, so I picked Sport over Concert, which is actually crazy for me.
Yeah. I feel like out of all the NCT fixed units, Dream is more up your alley of usual listening music.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, it's really unfortunate I guess it was an interesting decision that they went with more B-sides for this one instead of their title tracks, but I guess they just did Dream Show 2 last year, which focused more on title tracks
Yeah, it was hype as fuck.
of my
Oh,
life.
okay.
And Renjin wasn't here at this one, so what's also the point of going to this one?
I was
Oh
about
damn,
to
where was
say,
he?
he's not feeling great right now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still on his mental health hiatus, which is
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, hope he's feeling better.
Hope he's doing good. Renjin, we love you. Come
Come
back.
back.
I'm
I just
sorry.
I still love like one of his like last like activities before he went on hiatus is like he showed up in the airport in the cuntiest like little Chanel outfit. And we're just like, oh my god. After he killed that like Sussang over bucket.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that now. That was great.
Yeah, he's just like, I just murdered this girl. I'm wearing my outfit. I'm going to
Oh,
some nice country now. And then he had to apologize and then he went on hiatus and
yeah.
and we
It
fucking
kind of felt
that.
like he went on hiatus twice. Like he had stepped back from a few things and then all that stuff happened. And then he went on like the more official hiatus. Now it's been mostly radio silence. So
Mark announced at the Chicago show, the last stop, yesterday that they are already planning on Dream Show 4, so hopefully he will be back for that one. World Tour number 4, well, I guess like World Tour number 3, because Dream Show 1 didn't leave Korea, did
it
it?
didn't. No.
It
But
didn't leave Asia?
I think so, yeah. Because 3 was the first. Wait, this is 3, right? So 2 is the
Yeah,
first we got.
yes, that's why we all like just kind of like panic bought those
Yeah.
tickets when they went on sale, and then they weren't selling, and then all the prices dropped, and it was just fucking sucked. That was a horrible ticketing experience of my
Yeah.
life.
It was crazy.
This one also didn't sell super stellarly,
It
but
didn't look like it did, but I don't know about your venue, but my venue looked super full. So
yeah, they got butts and seats like
yeah,
eventually, but up until like the day before, there was so many pickings if you wanted to buy a seat
yeah.
from
It almost had
Ticketmaster.
me convinced to like stop trying to even do pre-sale. Like I might as well just try to buy tickets a couple of days before and pay attention because they just keep dropping fully standard price tickets. Like it's not even removing the official plat; it's just standard price tickets. And I'm like, at this point, why are we even stressing?
Yeah. And even like I think it was like 2 days before the New York one and 2 days before the DC one, they opened up like the back-ish sections, the obstructed view sections that me and AIM got for Stray
Hmm.
Kids. So like where you would think about it on the map is like there's the main stage, the extended stage, but it's like the section that's like perpendicular, parallel, whatever, to the main stage portion, which I honestly think are really good seats.
They really didn't have much set or much background or like anything. It was really just them on the fucking stage. They didn't have background dancers. There was like no VCRs or screen.
Really?
Yes, it was literally just
No,
like
there
them.
were VCRs.
Were there?
I had to go to the bathroom during one, so yes, there was
Okay, I
at
was like,
least
I
2
had
VCRs.
been.
They had fireworks though,
They
which
did
were
like
nice, and the confetti. We were
yeah,
drowning in confetti actually.
love confetti. But I just remember
Uh,
looking at the stage and being like, this looks so empty.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did pull up. Yeah, they had stairs on it,
Mm,
and that's about it.
I do like that it's just them though, because they're great at what they do. But it did feel a
Mhm.
little empty sometimes. What
Yeah.
was your favorite song?
Oh, that's so hard to say.
Or like
Uh,
favorite performance?
Favorite performance. I was just so excited to see Candy with intention this time. I saw debut Candy at the SBS Gaio in 2022. They just dropped that music video earlier that day, so everybody in line was like watching it. Like, and then I saw it for the broadcast performance, and it's like, why do I know this song? And I was like, of course I know Hot's version of the
Yeah,
song. Every idol had to like perform a version of it. So it was just nice seeing it
they didn't
this time.
perform at Jingle Ball when you went to Jingle Ball?
They did it and they
Oh,
embarrassed the whole audience by not doing it.
I was like, "Wait, you went to Jingle Ball too?"
That's crazy.
Happy to see Broken Melodies again.
I'm so happy to see Broken Melodies.
Okay, what about you? What was your favorite performance?
Yeah, the, like, run that they did of Fireflies into Better Than Gold, into, Hello Future, into Broken Melodies, I was just like, "Oh
Mm.
my god." I was really sad that they cut Trigger the Fever, but it was cute to hear Fireflies.
You know where you could have heard that song? At DC's last year, Jingle Ball.
I have heard it live before, but it's just very fun.
And you might actually, honestly, catch them perform that song again at New York's Jingle Ball.
Oh my gosh, are we getting good people for Jingle Ball this year?
No. But this morning, Jingle Ball announced their lineup for all the stops they're doing across the country. The main K-pop acts, a lot of the cities only get one
Yeah.
K-pop act. If you're lucky, you get two. But the main artists that are in the rotation for that are NCT Dream, P1 Harmony.
Yes! I was like, P1, say P1!
They're not coming to you guys. They're coming to us.
Oh, okay, well then fuck us, I guess.
We get
God
NCT
damn
Dream
it.
there, sir.
I want both. You guys can have Katy Perry.
Well, we get
No.
Katy Perry and Meghan Trainor, so we should just go kill ourselves.
Oh my god, I have to sit through Katy Perry, Meghan Trainor, and Shabuzi and Benson Boone.
You probably don't because NCT Dream is probably gonna get front loaded on that
I
lineup.
hope so. Then I don't want to
And
pay
then Kelly.
for it.
Yeah. Then they'd probably do 3 songs, and that's not really worth
Wait
it.
a second, the lineup for DC is so much better.
What is
Guess
the
we're
DC
going
lineup?
to DC.
21 Pilots, The Kid Leroy, Madison Beer. I like Madison Beer. Gracie Abrams and NCT Dream.
No, that's not us.
Oh, it says.
We have P1 Harmony.
Okay,
That's
who
sick.
wrote this? Who wrote this? Paul Green. The way you wrote this article is super confusing. So get together, buddy.
Other notable K-pop acts that are in the Jingle Ball rotation are Cat's Eye and Wonho.
Cat's Eye?
Wonho?
The two different reactions.
Wonho? What is?
What's he gonna do? Just be a slut on stage?
Hey! Don't shame him.
He has music and it's good.
He can get up there and do whatever he wants.
Well, you've got to go to Miami to see him by the sounds of it.
Oh,
I
what
don't want to go to Miami again.
If Miami is left after the hurricane. Good luck, Florida.
Detroit. Oh my god, no, that has good luck.
Why are you surprised that Cat's Eye is on this list?
I don't know. Jingle Ball to me is just still really random. Like, I would have thought that maybe, I guess a smaller,
That's why he's only going to Boston, though.
Ew.
Wait, who got LA? Because that's the big Jingle
scrolling.
Ball.
It's so much better. Fuck us.
Okay,
Olivia
who's that?
Rodrigo.
No!
Haran. Horan? Why did I say
No,
Haran?
oh my god, I am
AKR,
actually gonna kill
Sabrina
myself.
Carpenter, Miguel, Dochi, Flo Rida, Idol, P1. This fucking sucks. I hate life.
Oh, Idol's in the rotation then again too.
Damn.
Yeah, Idol and P1 and Sabrina and Olivia.
Sabrina and Olivia is insane. I'm devastated.
Those tickets are gonna be so hard to
Anyway,
get.
once again, fuck LA.
Other concerts coming up. Espa on sale next week, so we might have to push when we record this podcast next week because we have to buy tickets for that.
I bought my membership. La, 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 la.
Wow, real my here in our podcast.
We debut
like
my
girl groups.
Get it together.
And then last concert update is Card canceled their tour, which I was surprised by.
Well, it wasn't them, right? It was the company connected.
Oh, I didn't read the announcement. I just saw the headline.
It was canceled. Yeah, I mean, there's such a small group. I don't even, if they had just one comeback, if any, since their last tour. Like, they've been here every, 2 years in a row. This would have been the third time, I think.
Do you like it when K-pop groups come to the US every year?
I just think if they're going to do that, they need to be able to sell. Like, if you do one comeback and then do another tour, and your tickets are really expensive, and you've barely put out any new music, and you don't have that big of a fan base, it's like, I'm just not sure what you expected.
Yeah. I feel like there's two spectrums. And on one spectrum right now is Everglow, who was just here last year. It hasn't even been a full year. They put out a really small mini, and then they haven't had a ton of activities since then, and it's not selling. And then on the other hand, you have Lucemble, or why do I always forget the other half of his name?
Artemis.
Artemis. And they've been doing a lot. They've actually been putting out a bunch of music, and they were just here last year, I'm pretty sure, and now they're back. Or like Dreamcatcher, for example. I think when the small groups do it, I like it, but ticket prices still have to be very reasonable, and venues still have to be reasonable sized venues. And if that means like every year you're coming back and doing small venues, I feel like that's okay. You know what your limitations are.
Would you want ATs to come back every year if they only release like a mini or a mini and a half?
Yes, because I want to see them, but like also they then commit to an entire world tour, so it's like, haha, boys, please rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting like fatigued from TXT coming back again this year, NCT Dream coming
Oh,
back
I was
this
like, they're coming
year.
back this year?
Already came back this year. I don't know. I felt a little bit fatigued, but they both have like larger discographies, so they can rotate what songs they're doing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like it definitely like TXT last year sold out like instantly, but this year it was a bit of a slower crawl. But they did still sell out, so let's come back to DC.
Yeah.
My main thing with like these tours every year is just like if it depends if they're still touring at other places. Because if they're still touring in other places, then I want them to come here. But if they're not touring anywhere, then we all just sit politely and wait.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
every year feels like a lot, but every 2 years feels like a lot of time.
So every year and a half, time it correctly, please,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
thank you.
Yeah, I just think that if you're gonna do 20 concerts in Japan, 17, then you can get back to the US. It's not that hard.
Well, now it's a little bit harder with the visa cost and stuff. Speaking of 17, Junghan. Horrible transition. That was the worst transition.
It was tough.
Junghan has been enlisted this week, I believe. Is
Like
that
yesterday.
from the announcement?
26.
I'm really glad they announced that he is doing
Civil service
social.
or whatever.
Yes, yeah. I just couldn't imagine that man in the legitimate army. And then I guess I'm glad that he's going now because he'll be gone for so long then, but damn. I hope
Well,
they
we-
don't post any photos of him after he shaves his head. I don't want to see
I
it.
was about to say, I'm like, we didn't get any photos of his enlistment day. I'm
Good,
so sad.
Oh, I'm kind of scared that like eventually some random fan site or like Sasang photo is gonna pop up and it's gonna just be like, oh.
It's gonna be like someone's like, oh, my brother is in the same like training group as him,
Get
and
the
this is the
background.
group picture. More enlistment news. Jaehyun has been taken so early.
Absolutely insane. He must just be so excited to go. Like, there's no other reason.
And you know what like pisses me off? I feel it just pisses me off. I'm just kidding, Jaehyun. I love you. Don't take it seriously.
You think he was giggling the day?
Yes, it was
it
like
got announced?
nobody even knows. Everybody's freaking out.
The way that I feel it, because Taeyong is also in the military band, right?
No,
Navy
Taeyong's
band.
in the Navy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So that just leaves Do Young. He's gonna go to the Air Force band.
I was wondering, like, was it just like there's an opening now, and because their terms are about like 2 years, was it kind of like I gotta go now? Now that there's an opening or an audition time, I gotta go. Like we don't know how far apart
Process
the
works.
audition times are. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then what he was saying, he was auditioning like in earlier this year.
Damn, that really
Yeah,
is crazy.
that's always my theory about why some of these like come like well, I guess it's only Taeyong and Jaehyun's. It's just like why they leave so suddenly. It's just like they're fiendy. They're waiting on the sidelines for these military band positions
But
to open up.
I was thinking that yesterday, but then I was also thinking like, were him and Do-young out here like scrapping for that military band audition? Because like, obviously not knowing how it works, but if this is the one audition for the next like year and a half or so, Do-young is only a year younger than Jaehyun. So like, in theory, Do-young is coming up next. So like,
Wait, no,
I
isn't
can-
Do Young older than Jaehyun?
oh, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
96 and then 97. Yeah. What if there are no spots in the military band left for Do-young?
He's
Do-young
gonna go to the
join
Navy
Army
band
Corps?
with his bestie Taeyong.
Would hope. He's like desperately like, fuck, Jaehyun took the last spot. Like, fuck, and now I gotta find like a band audition time. Like, shit.
Cause yeah, he's a 97 liner. He didn't have to go yet.
Yeah, he
When
had
you
so much
posted it,
time.
I was at work and I was like checking my phone while walking with my supervisor somewhere, and I started seeing the messages, and I was like, no, 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 no. And she was like, what happened? And I was like, no, 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 no.
But also, to jump back to Jonghyun, S-Group's getting on a plane to go to Paris like the day after that Jonghyun has to enlist just feels so evil.
Sunghwa just landed safely in Paris.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see what he's
Oh my
wearing.
god, I want to see what he's wearing so fucking badly.
Which is also a great transition into. Okay, so I know last week we said fuck fashion design houses and all that stuff, but we're just consumers of media out here.
All we
Opinions
want
change.
is for our idols to have a nice time, and if they're excited
Yeah.
about being invited to some stupid fucking fashion show, then I'm really happy for them.
Yeah. Like, I'm not concerned about their EMV. I'm not concerned about their, like, media reach or how much money they're making for fucking Louis Vuitton. I don't care about them making new fans out there or whatever. I want them to have a good time.
I care about my close and personal friends
I care about
feeling special.
my close and personal friend Kim Hong-jung being best friends with Ugo Mozzi, who's like the coolest person ever, and my lifelong childhood best friend Jonathan Suh being best friends with Willow Smith. Like, how cool! Willow is so cool.
That's
So
sick, actually. Oh my god. Can
I
they
love
release
that
a song together? That would be
Oh, shut up.
so good.
I love the fact that they've sat next to each other years in a
Every
row.
time.
Like, I love it.
Every time, period.
And then like Hongjoong meeting up with Dove Cameron again. That's just cute.
Yes. I do care about what the fuck they're wearing as well. Because if you're gonna be sending them on, I don't know how long this flight is, 18 hours for 2 nights, you better be dressing them in something good.
Yeah.
Don't waste their time.
Yeah.
Don't waste their fucking time. I'm not trying to drum up EMV for an ugly outfit.
Yeah. Uyong looked really nice. I really liked his. It was really like casual but nice.
How do you say that brand name?
I have no idea what brand name he went for. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was paying attention to Uyong. And he looked good, and that's all that mattered. The photos of him, oh my god, his skin just looked gorgeous. I love it when they're in Europe and no one whitewashes them. I'm just like, you're stunning.
Yeah.
And also Getty Images bringing it out.
Yes.
Oh my god, they look so good.
Okay, so ATEEZ's looks. Out of the 3, which one's your favorite?
Sans.
I thought Sam was
Really?
wearing a white outfit.
Yeah, this is
Or
the
was-
after.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone.
because
Why
I
aren't they
did really
showing
like
his-
that white.
I love the
We're
airport
looking at
looks.
Uyung's
like
airport
Uyung's-
look. Where he's
It's
just covered up
perfect.
with it.
I love this new haircut of his.
Yeah.
I like Hongjoon's airport look more than I like his actual outfit. I'm so sorry, Olivier. This one just isn't my favorite.
I just can't believe that they had him wear those boots on the plane, but
Imagine if they didn't fit in the luggage, where you like wear your biggest boots
that's
on.
what I was thinking too. And the
I
boots
mean,
are
you don't want to
definitely
crush them.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the show, Olivier was also wearing the same boots, and
it's-
I went and oh my gosh, Hongjin just posted on Instagram. He's at a Paris Saint-Germain game.
Oh wow, of course he is.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not wasting their time over there. They're having the best time, and we support
Yeah.
that.
And
Yes.
Hongjoon's always had some really nice outfits, like that one
The red
coat
one?
that he had tied up. The red
Oh,
jacket.
the beige one
Yes.
with the hood. Oh my god, yes, that one was scrumptious last year. That was a really
Oh,
good part.
it's so gorgeous. Shout out to this artist.
I love the red coat with the huge lapels and
Mm.
the beret, and then like the fringe on the jacket. Ugh.
I love the black jacket cape thingy as well. That one was really nice with a bit of white underneath. That was a whirlwind because those were the 2 outfits in one trip, and I was just like absolutely gagged. I think that was his first time he'd shown up for Balmain, and it was incredible.
All great looks. This one definitely the weakest one out of all of them, but at least the silhouette is still
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah, I
good.
do think the silhouette is really cool. Just not a huge fan of the gold.
Yeah.
It's-
I like that it's still something different. It's always a little bit weird. He never just shows up in a fucking suit, so
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Olivier doesn't just make cis.
God bless.
It's just like if these are the options that some of the stylists get to pick from for their celebrities to walk red carpets, why aren't these getting picked more? I'm just saying.
Literally. Especially because like red carpet doesn't have to be ready to wear. Like red carpet should be as showy as possible.
Oh yeah, I really liked this big coat.
I do
Oh,
wish we could
please
have
don't
seen
play that
this
sound.
look without the coat though, because I really want to see the top. Like I can't tell what top he's wearing.
I don't think he is wearing a top.
Oh, Do Young didn't get to go this year because he had to perform in Jakarta for his last show.
That's more important for him to be with his fans.
It is.
And we always talk about whenever they go for D&G, we're like, ugh, Dolce and Gabbana. But then they always turn out the best looks. Like they
I'm
always
so
dress them to
mad.
the nines. They always look so
These
good for Dolce.
these gays.
Oh,
Swear to
literally.
God. Yeah, Jay
Ugh.
from ITZY looked incredible as well. Very she just killed her husband look.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that outfit was so fucking good. Oh, I love it when women kill people. Yeah.
You didn't even get these pictures aren't even good. You don't even see her legs.
Find one. You know how hard it is to look for anything on this hell site named X anymore?
I genuinely love this jacket.
I don't think I've
That's
ever
such
seen
a
it.
cute jacket.
And then I love how, like, she has the veil on, and then her little, like, bow tie in the front is also, like, a little mesh.
Sheer, yeah. She looks so good. Oh my god, look
Son,
at
you
him
look
getting
great.
sewn into it.
It looked so
Yeah.
good. And I like that it was, like, this off-white cream instead of, like, a white. It, like, offsets
Mhm.
the skin so beautifully.
It looks like another one we all enjoyed was Hyunjin's.
I like the after party look more than his, like, show look.
Which one was the one that he picked? Both of them or just the red coat?
I don't remember.
Yes, because there was a story. Apparently, they gave Hyunjin 8 options and he only picked one. But I personally think that was just he didn't know what was happening. He's like, of course I can only wear one outfit
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
show. Like, he's just a man. What do you expect from him?
He's just a little guy. They probably like went just, yeah, pick whatever. And he's like, all right, I'll take that one. Like, at
Yeah.
no point would it have occurred to him that he would have been like, oh, I could have taken all 8. Like, why? It's only one night.
Yeah. Does it remind you of his red look in Chick
Yeah,
Chick
and
Boom?
Chick Boom, that
Should've brought his own little glasses.
Oh
I
my
know.
god, he should have won the glasses.
And I wanna say, like, I'm obsessed with that Chick Boom look, but I feel like everybody is, but for good fucking reason. It was so
It's a
good.
good
It
look.
was so good. And that jacket he wore for the music video was also Versace, 24. I forget if it was spring, summer, or fall, winter. That was also another Versace look. And then this tank top that he's wearing, oh my god, he looks so good in this photo, like, I can't even look directly at him. Was like a mesh turtleneck thing going on. Just red is his color.
Yes, whether
Yeah.
it's red hair or red clothing, it's
Oh, him with red hair. God, I miss that.
He's just so beautiful.
congrats, Donatella. You got him. She's gonna steal his skin.
Donatella, sink your hooks in. Make that contract ironclad. I never want to see this man dressed in Tommy Hilfiger ever fucking again. Ever.
I hope she cried that night.
I know she did.
That's
But like cried, but at the same time, she would have been like, thank God that is the ugliest outfit I have ever seen.
I needed her
like,
to do some like Cruella de Vil, like crying, seething, plotting. Donatella, kill Tommy Hilfiger. I support you, Queen. Love you.
This was the show look. Oh.
that was hidden under the red jacket? Damn.
No. This is at the show, and then he changed, and
Yeah.
then he went to the after
Oh.
This is
party.
like daytime. Yeah. This was all right.
Can they give him a bag or something?
I like that he was like, look, I'm wearing a choker. And I was like, you sure are.
Look at his Bratz doll lips.
Whole face. My God. He's like just sculpted by God himself. Like it's fucked up. He makes me so upset to even look at. Like,
Okay, but I feel like half of Skids have Bratz doll lips.
They
Like,
do.
it's kind of crazy.
it's a prerequisite.
Yeah. His hair
Remember.
looks so good right now. Please keep this forever.
It takes him like 2 seconds to grow his hair back to this length, though.
Yeah,
So
it
I'm
really
never
does.
worried.
Anytime he has an ugly haircut, like a month later, it's back to nice.
I need the list of supplements.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, he looked really good. And then I think him in this outfit, and then Johnny in his Acne Studios outfit. I can't say stuff. I won't say it, but you know what I'm thinking.
They just pair together well.
Really nice standing next to each other.
hmm Anyways, Johnny's look looks so good.
Johnny, crazy. Yeah,
He's
this looks really good.
It's just like this is like the right brand for him too. It just fits so well.
Yeah,
Wait, that is a really fun outfit.
it's so fun.
Yeah, especially I just feel like, men are just always dressed in like black suits and stuff, but now we're going like in the browns. It's such a rich color. It looks good on him.
It
Yeah,
it feels like something that he looks really comfortable in and that he would just wear for like a music video. Like this just feels like a very
yeah, it's such a Neo music video outfit.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Also, I really like his hair like that. It looks really nice.
Tell him he looks sexy with his hair pushed back.
Real.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Good look. And then I think he was styled really well. Like the stacking jewelry is really good. The belts on the
Belts?
pants are actually like multiple. It's a print. It's a print on the pants.
Right.
Wearing a
With
real
one
belt.
real one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the silhouette of those pants and then with the silhouette of the jacket is really flattering on him. Makes him look super snatched and like super broad-shouldered. It's a good job.
Let him walk next time.
Let him walk. Let Ichabod Crane stomp down the runway. Scoops is sitting next to Gemma Chan at the wayv
Ooh.
show.
Oh,
Can you drop
now
that
that's
name?
a
Yeah.
bisexual's dream.
No, literally, I looked at it and I said, "Oh, Gemma,
She's so hot.
she's so beautiful."
I'm glad Scoops is the next boy they picked.
Yeah, yeah. Loewe has been like going through a bunch of boys recently.
They just
Yeah.
miss their Taeyongyi too.
Yeah. They had Sungmin for a little while, Scoops for a little while, someone else.
Was it the Astro guy?
Maybe.
And
Where's-
any more?
Okay. No, I'm totally chill.
Sounded like it.
The Isabel Marant show is not until the 29th, and Sungma just got to Paris today. And then the Vivienne Westwood show is on the 28th, which is tomorrow.
So they have so much time to hang out.
Hanging out in Paris. He's gonna post so many pictures.
Did Scoops just dye his hair?
Dark.
Great question.
I feel like it wasn't that color like the other day.
Great question. I have not been paying attention.
Could have dyed it in Paris.
Wow.
I'm
Look at
good.
you.
Number one Coops fan.
I was like, it just looks fresh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad though, because that was really, really nice color on him. Oh my god, bitches, give him
It
some
was.
space.
But this time, who was your favorite this time? Out of all the boys and girls. Name. Do you have a favorite look from this?
I might say Yeji from ITZY. I really liked that outfit. That was gorgeous.
I'm actually kind of torn between Hyunjin and Johnny's looks. Like Hyunjin's was kind of boring, but he just looked so good in it. So I'm like,
But that's
not
just
sure.
because Hyunjin would look good in a paper fucking bag.
But like just outfit, like just ignoring the person. I really enjoyed Johnny's outfit. It's just like really well styled and really fun and really evocative of like where he comes from. So I like that one a lot.
I like Johnny's.
Who
Don't.
would have guessed?
That's so crazy, Arena.
He just looks. I think all his like runway fashion looks he's ever been put in will always look good.
Are really good. Yeah.
Next thing, newjeans. Will you address the newjeans thing? I don't have anything to pull up to read from.
I did briefly look into this morning. So for those who aren't aware,
Like me.
in newjeans' video that they recorded that immediately got taken down, they gave Hybe a deadline of, I believe it was the 25th of September, that Hybe needed to reinstate Min Hee-jin as CEO by that date, or else, don't know, or else what? Hybe released a statement on the 25th, I think, which, like, frankly, I was almost surprised that they addressed it. Like, a part of me really truly thought that they might just be like, lol, we're not even acknowledging that. And I'm not, like, fully been keeping up with this, so I'm not sure if this was announced for the first time in the statement or if this was already the plan. But in the statement, it did say that she can stay on as the internal director and still a producer for newjeans, but they don't want her as CEO. And frankly, I think that's very generous and within their right, considering how much like company money she burned through. she released a statement after that as well that she was like, she wants to be CEO. She's not happy about that. Crazy that she's the one who released that statement and not the newjeans girlies. It's almost like she planned this whole thing. That's crazy.
Uh,
But yeah, gonna be really interesting to see what happens next, if anything, because there's no way in hell that they can afford to break their contract.
yes, I think I saw some news this morning that one of their fan meets was canceled? Question mark.
Oh,
I
I
don't know,
hadn't seen that.
unverified source, but I don't know. We're really going into some new territory with this one. I feel
Yeah.
like. Um, will this be the definition of how Gen 5 girl groups go between 50-50 and New Jeans?
Yikes.
Oh boy.
I really hope it isn't, and I hope it becomes more normal or something soon.
And then some other interesting contract news. The boys.
Ah,
They're all
Ooh.
planning on leaving their company when it's renewal time. They're looking for a new company.
good.
I don't know who would pick them up. Like,
I would say that the boys are a like middle of the pack successful group.
yeah,
There
no, for
is
sure.
Yeah, they're established enough that like you're not gonna be at a loss by taking them.
I just feel like all these like big companies. I guess it doesn't have to be a big company. A lot of these companies already have their like fourth gen boy group though, you know? So it's
Yeah.
just like, do you want to divide your resources to do that?
No,
Will you shelve your current like less successful boy group to take on the boys and stuff? Like, also how much more freedom are they going to try to negotiate into their next contract? And
no.
just signing 11 members is a lot. 11 members and then
They're a
11
big group.
yeah, 11 members, and then, like, each boy probably needs, like, 2 or 3 staff to come with him to that's just, like, how the industry probably works. It's just
Give more feedback or like lead more creatively. Right off the
mhm.
top of my head, I was thinking either what are they calling it? In 100, Baekhyun's company.
That could be really
Yeah.
interesting.
And then I was also thinking Griffin Entertainment, which is Onyu's new company. Um,
Huh.
I mean, it's not his company, it's his friend's company,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure he's the only artist signed under them.
I mean,
Mhm.
they could
Yes.
also like P Nation is another one I could maybe see.
And then I was also thinking BPM, but I've heard some stuff about BPM recently that I don't like love, so
Yeah. I hope they can end up somewhere.
yeah, all of them together too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely seems like they do wanna stay together, which is,
yeah,
like, always so good to hear, especially, like, from early K-pop days. As soon as that 7-year contract ended, a lot of them were just like, "I am just gonna leave, actually."
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
done. I do wonder how difficult it would be for them to like buy music, get music produced, get music composed, like people work with them without them being an entertainment company. But I
Mhm.
assume that's a ton of businessy stuff I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd have like business knowledge
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that.
Then it's just like who's gonna be responsible for like distribution and stuff. Maybe they
Yeah.
just signed directly with like Kakao or something, which is not
Yeah.
not the best because we've heard things about Kakao as well, but who knows?
Knows.
Who knows? Good luck to them. I really look forward to wherever they end up, and I am so curious where their next album release is gonna go, like, because they've been performing their next title track on their tour this whole time, but that
Oh
album still
wow.
hasn't released. So just like, can we please release that song? I really want to listen to it. It was really good.
Yeah, that definitely like they knew then maybe that this next comeback wouldn't be with that company. I wonder if they were like, let's just start performing this because God knows when it's coming out.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about it yet, obviously, but I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe already have something lined up because it just feels kind of dangerous to start talking about it without some sort of fairly certain plan.
For sure. I also am curious because there was only like one news source that kind of like dropped this, and yeah, they haven't been hinting at it at all or anything. And
Good luck, boys.
okay, from the boys with a Z to boys with an S, how's Kingdom going, Aim?
Road to Kingdom update. So I did miss this episode because crazy, I have a job and can't watch YouTube videos all day. Just wild, disappointing. So viewership hasn't been going super well there. I mean, as someone who doesn't live in Korea and has to watch it on YouTube, that's like neither here nor there to me, but it does put the risk of Mnet deciding to be like evil producers potentially on the cards. So it wouldn't surprise me if some of the editing also starts to get worse and like they start to do mean things to the guys again. But on this week, they were doing covers. There are seven groups. Only 4 of them performed. So there were 2 enhypen covers and 2 skiz covers. I think my biggest struggle with when groups are covering at least like a well-known song that I personally know, it's like you can't cover it exactly the same because I'm so sorry, you're not Changbin. You will never be Changbin. Just put your own flair on it. Make it different. I'm not listening to this song to hear Skiz's version of Maniac. You can do something different. That's allowed. But the covers were all really similar to the originals to their detriment, I felt. The song that I thought did the best was one group covered Skiz's Phobia, which isn't a Skiz song that I know super well off the top of my head because it wasn't a title track and it's much older. So it doesn't have choreography, and therefore they had a lot more freedom to do their own thing. Because for, I think, both of the enhypen groups, they were doing, one of them was Pass the Mic and one of them was Bite Me, and they fully just did the Pass the Mic choreography. And I'm like, oh, this is just a cover. Like, we could have gotten a little more creative, lads. So next week, the remaining groups will one us is doing NCT's Kick It, which I think will be really fun. And then someone else is doing a TXT song and someone else is doing a boyz song.
Everything One Us does, I just get really nervous about.
Understandable.
They're more of a group that sings, okay? And that's fine. They should have leaned into it more.
It was like randomly selected for who's covering what. So the groups didn't get to pick what song they were covering.
Just had to go for it.
Yeah, so the New Six did Phobia. I liked theirs. Tempest did Maniac. It wasn't my favorite. 8turn. Yeah, 8turn did Pass the Mic. And I was just like, 8turn are kind of noisy. I'm like, I kind of wanted a noisy version of Pass the Mic, not another, not the same version of Pass the Mic, just with someone else singing it. And then Unite did Bite Me. It was Bite Me. So yeah.
You sound so disappointed.
I was!
I'm so proud of you to have watched all those performances. Thank you so much for your sacrifice.
Order.
But
oh, and what's really interesting is Mnet is going to be has already started to release these covers that they performed on this episode on Spotify.
Oh.
Where is my Spotify of ATEEZ's Rhythm Ta? It's been like 4 years. I'm not over it.
It's just like, if you want that revenue share on Spotify, Mnet, you got to put that, Kingdom Season 1 album on there.
Yeah.
I'm still like trying to speculate like who's going to be on the regular Kingdom.
It's like, you know that they're going to put some big group on there to be like, well, we need to make sure we get all our viewership, and then it's just going to be a fucking nightmare.
I mean, everybody's already said, like, CB1 for sure will be on there.
Yeah.
That feels so fucked up to me. Like, what's the point?
I wouldn't mind enhypen being on it, because then they can at least like stay put in place.
Yeah.
But they also came from, I guess ZB1 also came from a reality show, but yeah, throwing boyz through reality show after another reality show just feels horrible.
Evil.
As well.
Yeah.
It's like when in Hunger Games, when they picked from the champions again, it's just like, get back in there.
Literally.
I don't want pieces to hate me, but like, I would love to see P1.
I would also love to see P1.
That would be fun. They do a good job.
I just want to see more P1. Maybe I should watch more P1 content.
Yeah, right. I was just
like
thinking,
pointing
I just feel like if Kingdom itself is gonna be like the last time they did Kingdom with like so many rehashes and like what do you call it?
remix.
That's not yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, new arrangements,
Yeah.
rearrangements of old
Mm,
songs. I just think P1 could really eat that shit up
Yeah.
and do some really interesting versions of things.
Or maybe it'll just never happen. Who knows? Just
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, if Road to Kingdom doesn't do good enough viewership-wise, will they even bother with a regular Kingdom?
Yeah.
Shit.
I just know if they do a big group, it's just gonna be like a fuck fest. Like, it's gonna be just a nightmare.
I want all the same groups to do it again. Because I love torturing people.
Wow. That's
No.
Okay. I think that's all we have for news, unless you guys have anything else that came your way, suddenly remembered while we were talking. We're gonna take a quick break, and we have just a handful of comebacks to watch this week. So yeah.
Oh my god, he looks so handsome.
Quick, we can still say something about.
Oh my god, he looks so cute.
Yes. 6 minutes ago, Sun Quan is at Louis Vuitton.
Oh my god, wait, he's platinum blonde.
Yes, he's going to enlist now. Could you imagine?
Can we stop?
No, I just have to get it out there sometimes. If I make the joke, it can't hurt me.
Oh, I love velvet suits. Velvet suits are the best kind of suits. He looks great.
Okay. Welcome back from the break. Jack is eating. What are you eating?
A breakfast sandwich.
Wow.
For breakfast at 3:45 p.m.
Shut the fuck up.
Teehee.
Not all of us have a wife to like keep us on a regular eating schedule and
She doesn't make me
a wife
breakfast.
/ personal chef.
She doesn't make me breakfast. I have to have my own breakfast. Thank you very much.
Good. You need some kind of decorum.
This week, not a lot was released, or like something maybe flew under our radar. I don't know, but on my list, I only have SM releases. They need the money so badly, I guess, or something. Because we got Key, NCT Wish, and Wavy on our docket, along with King Daniel.
Key.
Okay, first one, Key's Pleasure Shop.
Happy birthday, King.
How old is he turning?
Don't worry about it.
We'll learn the next live where that one fan was like, Key, 32.
33. And looking better than ever. You guys listen to this before today?
Yes.
How did you like this song, Jack?
I like it a lot. It's not my favorite off the album, but I do really like it.
It feels like pretty in line with everything he's released. It feels like another great gay anthem.
Yeah. And I like that he's doing. Not that I think there's like key lore, but it does feel like in line with his other releases that there is kind of like this world or like this storyline. Like this is definitely like Good and Great little sister.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's definitely, yes. Doesn't he have like his whole thing? It's like Key World and stuff.
Yeah. Keys in the Crockland, yeah. And I was watching one of his interviews recently where he was saying that when he first listened to the demo for this, the title of it was already Pleasure Shop, and he really liked that title, so he was all right, we'll leave this title and let's just rework the lyrics. So now I'm really curious what the original lyrics were, because Pleasure Shop feels a little you know, like he's an adult, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Did you give the whole album a listen through yet?
No, I've not listened to the whole album yet.
You should. Very good.
I need
Mm.
to.
I've listened. I had the whole thing on repeat the other day.
Yes, I loved Good and Great's whole album. Like, still in my usual playlist of K-pop, no skip. They're all still there. And Gasoline, I don't remember how many songs I kept from that, but it was a full album, so I
It
got
was.
to
It was quite long.
trim it down.
Yeah, it's really good. He worked on Novocaine with Lauv, which is huge, big, exciting. Is that how you pronounce it? Lavi? Lauv? Lauv?
I'm not the person to ask.
I'm not
I
sure.
think that's how you pronounce it.
Anyway, yeah. K-pop boys love Lauv, and I'm glad someone finally got to work with him.
Thank you, Daddy SM.
Oh boy.
On to the next. So, yo.
The Babyest Boys.
Babies!
Have y'all listened to it?
I have not. No, I've been saving it.
Wow.
Last week we listened to Dunk Shot, so I was like, let me just wait.
Yeah. And I swear we love like all company. Well, we don't all love companies. We listen to other company groups. It just happens that SM's this week is just like, we'll do something. We'll have content for you guys at least. I don't
I'm
know. It's
curious
so
if this
weird.
is going to be in Japanese. Oh,
Yeah,
Just
why is
say in the
that
title which
haunted?
version.
Whoa.
What?
oh.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I was like, what's happening?
Is this in Japanese or Korean? Okay.
You just topped it. Go. It's cute.
It's really cute. It's just so nostalgic, and they do have like a retro sounding backtrack for this.
It's so funny. Who still says "Let's go steady"?
Yeah, I was
Especially about a ghost.
when I first listened to this, I'm like, do you think they know what the phrase "go steady" means?
Right?
Like, not only is it English, but it's also such an antiquated phrase.
Yeah. Like, do even English-speaking Gen Z know what "Let's go steady" means? For any native English-speaking Gen Zs who don't know what "Let's go steady" means, it's what happens when you get out of the talking phase. Official.
Oh, cute.
Oh my gosh! Wait, really cute.
Oh my god.
That was cute.
It was very cute.
Very cute. How many songs are on this album? you. Ooh, a first mini. We got 6 songs on it. No, please
Hmm.
don't play one of them. I think Study might be in Japanese because they have Hands Up Korean version. They usually indicate what songs are in English, or not in English, in Japanese and which ones are in Korean.
Oh, I don't know. I looked up the lyrics. They're in Korean for me.
Oh. Are they just going forward with Korean songs, I guess?
I really don't know actually.
Their most streamed songs on Spotify are their Korean versions. So
That's so interesting.
I don't know how with Japanese labels it is sometimes really difficult to access Japanese music outside of Japan due to copyright and licensing and stuff.
Hmm.
yeah, I hope they do some dance challenges with some of the regular NCT members. Johnny, get in there, and
That'd be so cute.
it would
Doyoung,
be
get in
so
there.
funny. Oh my god, Doyeon would actually eat it up though.
Those are his kids, and I'm really excited actually to see them promoting with other Gen 5 boys, and
Hmm.
hopefully make some friends. And yeah, this is actually the sales for this were kind of crazy, like 800,000.
Damn.
So
Oh my god, wait, that's close to a million? Question
yeah,
mark? Yeah,
like
okay, I'm putting the right
crazy
amount of
sales.
zeros.
When I saw it, I was just like, well,
What?
Korea loves a really bright, young, fresh boy group.
They just
Um,
Yeah.
love the youth so much. They just
Because Dream was always, I mean, Dream still is so popular, but Dream was always the most popular NCT subunit. And I was like, okay, now we've got another very young subunit. So not that they're taking Dream's place, but just
But they're taking Dream's place.
moving into that position, I guess.
our last SM. Is there really no other company releasing music this week?
There were other releases, but it was just nobody that we listened to or really cared about that much. So sorry.
All right, wavy. Let's do it.
This is their first Japanese
Oh, that's crazy.
song, comeback, etc.
This is not what I was expecting at all.
Oh, 10, I love you.
Love a good beret.
Yes.
Still without win-win, so. Imagine Win-Win coming back and it's just like, you need to learn Japanese in 2 days. We're about to go promote in Japan. But it's also so rare for an NCT group to release a Japanese song, right? I guess Dream has done it for the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, 127 has a bunch of Japanese
Oh.
albums too.
Well, I guess I'm wrong then. What is that theme here?
What is what?
Concept theme.
I don't
It's
know.
It's like the Shining Maze is going on, but then it's like also storybooky.
Yeah. There's so much going on in this like background music.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Henry.
I feel like the song doesn't suit the music video.
No. really just put every element into the song.
Oh, and then it just ends. Okay, whoa. I did not expect that for a Japanese release.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound very catered towards the Japanese audience, in
Yeah.
my opinion. A lot of like K-pop Japanese tracks are just definitely bright.
Mhm.
And I guess not 80s ones though, but they can sound like anime openings, but that might just be us or me stereotyping what the Japanese music scene is like.
I'm trying to remember what the names of NCT's Japanese albums were because there was Chain and then Awaken. This doesn't. Oh, and Gimme Gimme. Is Gimme Gimme on Awaken? But this definitely kind of gave me like a 127 flair more so because
Mm.
127's Japanese titles were always like fucking loud. Like
As expected of one.
Noisy.
it's super noisy. Like yeah, interesting. I can't believe they have them doing Japanese stuff now.
Yeah, I can't believe none of them spoke Japanese before this. It's still so crazy to me.
They've got every other language covered.
Okay, should we go into King Daniel? I don't know. I haven't listened to him.
Yeah,
What?
let's give it a go.
Yeah.
You want to?
One of our soloists, King Daniel, one of the survivors from he was 101, right? Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
he is a 96 liner, so he's going next year.
Why did I think he was older than that?
Been active. He has a huge fan base that you don't know where it came from. This video is super cute though.
It is really cute.
Yeah.
Thank God. I love it when K-pop's a little fun.
I'm wondering if it's the same director now, but visually, it reminds me of a lot of When You Circle.
I was thinking more of Changmin's Maniac.
Oh, yeah, I can see that too. I feel like I've only ever seen him really dressed up for stuff. I like his hair all curly and soft. It looks cute.
I wonder what hair color he's stuck with in the end, but I guess the brown could be a wig and then he's silver permanently. Put him on Kingdom.
I mean,
I actually wouldn't hate that.
yeah. I was gonna laugh, and then I was like, you know, actually, maybe you're onto something.
Let me disregard any of their actual schedules and let me pick who gets to be on Kingdom.
That was really cute.
It's cute.
I don't think
I
I'll
like
listen to it again.
Yeah,
But
very catchy.
if it comes up, I don't think I'll skip it at least.
I liked that enough that I would listen to the rest of that mini.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, put it on your comeback playlist for
Yeah.
the year. The only thing I see on girl groups on my radar is the aespa Supernova Grimes
Flash?
remix.
Oh, fuck that. Did they put out the Whiplash teaser or no?
Nope. Why did you say Whiplash has a lot of pressure for it?
Because they've had a huge year this year. Like, uh, Armageddon and Supernova, that whole album went crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember which one of the songs, but that song has been charting all
Nonstop.
year,
Yeah, it's still
nonstop.
number
Yeah,
one.
yeah. So I think just following up a smash like that has a lot of pressure to it.
We'll see that when it comes
The
out.
big girl groups are battling it out this year, and stuff is going weird for some of them, so we'll see.
It's up for grabs. That's all the comebacks we have. I don't know what's coming out next week, but please.
Yeah.
A little
I did look through the
interesting.
rest of the month. Banner is having a comeback. Yosop from Highlight is having a comeback. Yena is having a comeback. Peniel is putting out a digital single. Ace is putting out a digital single. Jinjin from Astro is putting out something. I'll probably go listen to the new Dragon Pony on my own time. Yeah.
I love that you say the rest of the month. There are 3 days left.
Exactly.
Last segment of our show to push us out and get our blood pressure up, I guess,
Oh.
because I love torturing us. The hot takes.
We.
Man, I'm the only one who has a hot take this week. Where at our DC show, it was like that time before the encore. The camera was going between signs and flags. Super fun, super cute. The people with the LED suits got to be on screen again once more, which I actually love these LED little stick figure dancers this time because they knew how to dance to everything. Like every song, they were like nonstop dancing to it, and I
Damn.
appreciate that. Hey was just like, yeah, it was kind of hard to like look out into the audience and sing when I wanted to laugh when I saw them at first. But I guess they had enough exposure therapy. It seemed like they did all the East Coast stops
Oh
for
my
Future
goodness.
3. Yeah. But yeah, during that segment, someone had a sign that said, like, take your shirt off, which I personally don't like. Like, kind of weird to show that on screen, but whatever. But that fan also turned it around and had like, "Hey Chan, can I hit your vape?" Sign just has created a giant ass rift in fandom, and I'm just like, why did you give this much power to it and stuff?
Objectively, I think it's funny.
In the moment of the show, it was the best sign I saw out of all of them that they were showing on screen. It was my favorite.
And then the consequences probably made it not your favorite.
Whatever, it's fine.
Uh, yeah, there's like so many sides.
Too many sides to
Objectively,
acknowledge.
yeah, objectively, I do think it is really funny. I wish people could unclench when it came to idols because then maybe they think it would be funny too. But unfortunately, anytime an idol does something but be less than perfect, they're lambasted for it and harassed for it for weeks for no fucking reason. Everyone want to act like they're not out here sucking on their vape 24 fucking 7. But ooh, when Hitchon does it, no, no. I'm just like, whatever. But I hate that he constantly gets in trouble for things that he doesn't need to be getting in trouble for.
Would you hit Haitian's vape?
Yes.
Without question.
If I was outside of a bar and we were like a little tipsy, we're standing out there and he comes out and starts hitting his vape. First of all, I would definitely be looking at him like, whoa. And then if he was like, oh, do you want to hit? 1,000%. I've never smoked a vape. And 1,000%, I would be like, oh, absolutely.
See, that's my problem with it. I have to say no because I'm gonna embarrass myself when I hit it.
Oh,
I can't do that in front of him.
it's Hitchon. He's like, I don't embarrass myself in 24. Like, that's fine.
Are there any signs at concerts that you do not like seeing?
Like, so
Well,
many, all of them.
yes.
Signs at all, period, when they cover up like your view. Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
could be it. But like any like written on a sign that you were just like, I want that to immediately crumble and burn. It's gonna be your Yoongi marry me thing,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is. Yes,
I
it
just see you
is.
pointing down there.
It was so embarrassing. He has like clearly stated that it makes him uncomfortable, and
Yeah, that's definitely where the line gets drawn of when the idol like actually has verbalized. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
I don't like any like take your shirt off signs. I don't like signs that ask the idol to do something, like blow me a kiss, like play rock paper scissors with me, like ear. I'm always just kind of like, guys, eh. And I mean, that's a huge spectrum of between like take your shirt off versus like play rock paper scissors with me. At least one of them can be kind of entertaining. And I don't like signs that reference fandom things.
Mhm.
Don't bring your fandom shit into their face on purpose. I don't want to
I
see signs
hate
about shipping or whatever. Like, don't bring it up to them.
or in, like I don't know. I think I'll let go of like overused inside jokes that can
Mm,
be allowed because that's just I think it's just they're used to it and it's part of their job at that
yeah.
point to see the same joke from 20 years ago come back up. I hate signs that call them daddy. Mostly because they're all like in their young 20s and they're all younger than me probably, but also no, that word just gives me the ick
It,
regardless. So
yeah, it's like, I don't mind that kind of shit for like a little hee hee ha ha kiki on Twitter or X or whatever. Like, I feel like that's a fandom space thing, though.
mhm.
And when
Unless
you're
it's like Big Matthew, he asks for that, then like give
exactly
it to
he's
him, give it
also
back to him.
like, isn't he like 30?
grown
Like, if
man,
someone's gonna want to be called daddy, I feel like that checks out for him. His
uh,
name is literally Big Matthew. Like,
yeah,
of
he's 31.
course he'd like call me daddy.
The what signs do you like to see? None. Silence.
I hate
Yeah.
signs.
It's like,
Yeah,
and like, the only time it's basically appropriate to pull them out is when they're doing that like camera shot thing, because it's always gonna be in someone's way. It's just a
yeah,
dick move. Like,
yeah. Like
yeah,
for it to be big enough for them to read from stage, it has to be a certain size, in which case you're definitely going to be in somebody's way.
yeah,
Okay, but when you see me at 17 with my sign, nobody say anything.
yeah. I mean, I had a sign at Zyka's and the boys saw it, so that was really funny for me.
Oh, yeah, me annoying as fuck with my sign at Extraordinary Heroes. Like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, try to keep it face level. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like standing above you, so like the angle that they see all these signs is actually pretty easy, and you do not have to hold it above your
Yeah,
head at all. Just like put it in front of your face, if anything, and have your friend record it for you.
like that's the same height that your phone should be at most, is like in front of your face, because then you're not actually blocking anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hot take is we're fucking hypocrites for bagging on fashion last week, and then this week we're just like, oh my god, they look
It's
great.
Yeah,
yeah,
because I want them to look good and have fun.
it's
We're not out here retweeting all the tweets like, "Oh my god, support."
yeah, like
Let's
trend the
KSA
provide
hashtag,
is
guys. Trend the
yeah,
hashtag. Because like it's not interesting when you come at it as from the angle of like we want to raise their brand awareness. I don't give a fuck about brand awareness. Like I'm not worried about fucking brand awareness for Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Louboutin, da da da. Like those are huge brand names. They don't need that. I don't need to do that for them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a fucking op on the inside. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I'm a snake. But I don't believe that fans of the groups are like truly made through pushing their EMV through these brand engagements. I just don't. Every now and then, I'm sure someone's like, "Oh, well, I saw a picture of Son and he looked really good, so I decided to look them up or whatever." But I'm just like, "Meh, that's not
yeah.
enough."
And I'm not out here like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad that Hongjoon was invited to Vivian Westwood." Like, I'm excited that like, oh, when there's a fun outfit that they're in, I'm like sick. But like, I'm not like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it was this brand over this brand,"
Yeah,
or like, you know, I don't. It could be any brand under the sun. Like, I don't give a shit about any of that. I just want to see them feel special, have a nice time, wear an exciting outfit.
yeah. I hate when people are like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good for their career." Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Cool. Oh, I guess one last thing. Do you expect Stray Kids to be covering One Direction at the AMA?
Oh, is that like a legitimate thing people were thinking?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I saw there was a list
I
of
hope
things that
not.
they're covering. It was like 50 years of music or something? Question
Oh, are
mark.
they really?
Oh my god, please! I hope that's
Abe's
real.
excited at
That
least.
is
Oh my
very
god. Oh my god. Yes.
I mean, like, I didn't mind One Direction, but, like, I don't want them to go if it's for them to, like, cover shit when they have their own music.
I mean, yeah, if it's their only performance, it's like that's a shame because Chick Chick
It's like
Boom is a
when
good
Psychers
song.
yeah, it's like when Psychers got invited to perform at the Fact or whatever award show only for them to, like, cover BTS.
Yeah.
Like, they have their own stuff.
It's a long
Oh,
way for them to
honoring
come.
the legacy of boy bands with a special performance. I hope they do, like, a throwback in that case. Like, I want a Backstreet Boys something.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get Bye 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 in there. Who would you want to see with ramen hair?
Chan.
Sungmin.
Okay.
Leave Chan alone. I don't think his hair could take that. Just don't touch it.
It
He's
could.
doing really well right now. Leave him alone. Don't put
He's
heat on it.
he's gonna be bald before we know it.
Stop.
That's my hot take. His Australian roots are coming through, and by that, those roots are his hair falling out.
Stop.
That's why he's such good friends with Peniel, so they can talk about.
They can be bald buddies.
So yeah, that's the episode this week. We have a lot of bald people coming up in the
Chan,
industry.
don't listen to them. Chan